And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments to prepare for the game and the task ahead. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. With Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge is with us as well. So the opening lineup for the Heat. Bam Adebayo is out there with Wiggins. Then there's Alec Burks. Then it's Tyler Hero. And it's Ware in at the center, locking down the middle. And for the Hawks, Daniels out there with Trae Young. Then it's Okongwu. Then there's Reza Shea. And Gay is in a power forward position. And if you claim to be a basketball purist, and Greg, I know you do, one thing you gotta love watching is great ball movement.
Which is something both of these teams take pride in. It's always fun to watch guys be unselfish with the ball and look to make each other better.
Daniels with it. Burks covering. Reza Shea wide open. Misses the three. Wiggins right side. Count the basket.
And this is why Wiggins has become an efficient scorer, doing a much better job with his shot quality, and loves now to attack inside.
Here's Gay. Reza Shea with it. And that one goes long. Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
And David Aldridge spoke with Quinn Snyder. David?
I asked Coach about facing off against Bam Adebayo, and he told me the dangerous thing about Bam is his versatility. He's able to play different roles for his team depending on the matchup. And that versatility makes it difficult to game plan against him. Guys?
Thank you, David. And it's the Heat with the ball, following the three by Atlanta. Shots good by Hero.
And when you watch Hero play, it's no surprise he's a gym rat. He can score from any spot on the floor.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Count it.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Now, Hero. Here's Ware. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Tossing a pass to the interior. That's what you want to do. Get into the paint.
Pass to Gay. Back to Young. From deep. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Here's Ware. Lets it go with a three. Oh, and he almost had a four-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for three. It's going to go on Onyeka Okongwu. Miami shooting their first free throws of this game.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
And he knocks down the first one. And with this era of the Atlanta Hawks, Greg, they've gone as far as their defense has let them.
You look back at their conference finals run in 21, that was the last time they had a top 10 defense. So scoring's never been the issue with this core, but defense has been non-existent.
And he nails the third. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. On its way from Young for two, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Young's got his second basket.
Such a creative ball handler. Young has an ability to carve out room for himself with his dribble.
Back to Hero. Adebayo with the screen on Young. Shots good by Hero.
And look at how confident Hero is from range. He'll take that shot whenever possible.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. He wants to talk to his guys.
And coach is looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Well, that's the job, right? Your duty as a coach is to finesse your lineups so your guys get the best chance to succeed.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Young against Adebayo. Okongwu with the screen for Young. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Miami leading by 7. Outside, Hero. Adebayo with the screen for Hero. And Adebayo throws it down.
This is how Adebayo typically gets his points. Off the roll, off the lob, or off the glass.
Young dishes to Okongwu. Nice ball here by Atlanta. It's called in by the Heat. Pass to Burks. Top for the key, Hero. And Okongwu gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Atlanta making a switch here. Niang's checked in. Young against Hero. Inside. It's intercepted. To the inside. Burks with the steal. Puts it up from 12. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Young against Hero. Looking to end the run, and it's played up and in by Young. Young's got 6.
Nice job capitalizing down there. Young good at probing inside and finding some space.
Now, here's Burks. Still scoreless. Lets it go from deep.
for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
Aston Yang, clock at 4. And a deep three from Young. Wiggins with the rebound. Heat leading by 9. Here's Ware. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Ricci's checked in. Good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taking only 6 shots.
And they scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
We're talking about Trae Young here, GA. What stands out most about him to you?
Well, Kevin, I'd say just how he is, right? He plays with that love him on your team. Can't stand him if he's playing against you.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Alder.
Kevin, thanks. I asked Quinn Snyder what he enjoys most about coaching, and the Hawks coach said the opportunity to compete in such an intense way. Also, the tactics of game, the intellectual part of player development. It's rewarding to see and have a part in someone's growth and improvement. Kevin?
David, that's coaching, right? Growth and development. A mind for the game, for sure. I've always respected Coach Snyder. Young passes to Krejci. Back to Young. Pass to Krejci. 6 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one even harder on it when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Young pass to Krejci. Here's Niang. And it's Miami with the rebound. Wiggins outside. On the arc. That one falls coming off Adebayo's feet.
And How about the confidence of Wiggins? His teammates want him to take those shots.
Pass to Krejci. Yang passes to Krejci. Hawks working the ball around. Three-pointer. Daniels drills it from outside.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Back to Wiggins. And yes, it's good. Wiggins has got 7 points.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
Yeah, incredible play on both ends of the floor. There may be too big of a gap here.
And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Heat. 11-point game. Back to Burks. There's the steal.
And that's how they're going to trim this league. Play tough D, force some turnovers, and then push it in transition.
The Heat lead by 9. And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. In, and it's Ricochet in for Trae Young. Left side, Love. On the wing, Mitchell. And Adebayo throws it down.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
Yeah, and until the defense makes an adjustment, there's no reason to go away from what they're doing.
Fires for 3. Buries it from 3-point range. Ricochet has got 6.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Mitchell wide open. Rebounded by the Hawks.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Well, the Miami Heat have always been in contention stand for the East. You worked in the organization. Why is that?
Well, look, Kevin, I'll admit to a bit of a bias here, but they have a great coach, maybe the best in the league. He's been there since 2008. That consistency and continuity really helps, and this team expects themselves to win no matter what they go through.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Heat?
I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high percentage.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for Love. And it's Tyler Hero in for Davion Mitchell.
And attitude plays such a big role in Adebayo's game. This guy is a worker. Doesn't mind getting his hands dirty if it means getting his team ahead.
The Hawks trail by 9. Here's Krejci. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And this past offseason stand was pivotal for the Atlanta Hawks.
Yeah, they've been at a crossroads, Kevin, every offseason since their Eastern Conference Finals run in 2021. But after missing out on the playoffs last season, changes seemed inevitable.
And he can't get the first one. And the Heat making a change here. Highsmith is checked in. Good on the second free throw. So Stan, you can talk about this. We always hear about Heat culture, the Miami franchise, from top to bottom. Everybody is all in and focused in one direction.
Yeah, Kevin, I think that is the greatest strength Heat have had as an organization. They are all on the same page, and I think they've done it in large part. If you just look up and down, allows them to have a very consistent coach.
And teams have tried to hard, hasn't it?
Well, it's been hard because the part they leave out is the consistency part. You can't build that kind of culture when you're making changes with your coaching staff and your front office every 2 to 3 years.
And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Heat lead by 8. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Atlanta. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Heat?
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
Yeah, it's the kind of offense every coach loves to see. Selfless and smart.
For Miami, looking who they've got out there. They've got Kyle Anderson. Robinson is out there with Tyler Hero. And it's Highsmith in the 4-man position. Here's LeVert. And off the left side of the rim. And it's Orioles in for LeVert's got 5.
And got to push LeVert out of that area because he's very comfortable looking to score from there.
Hero passes to Anderson, shoots it up, and there's another one for the Heat.
Love that
that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
Down low. Here's Robinson. Pass to Larson. Pocket 6. Hero. That's the two-pointer. Atlanta with the rebound. Niang's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. To the middle. Here's Reese. And that one, it's back out.
Well, he's got the green light in that situation. They want him taking that shot, even if he didn't get it to go.
Pass to Highsmith. There's Hero with a three. Hero can't get that one to fall.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Barlow passes to Krejci. Here's Barlow, defended by Anderson. And it's Reese missing to the paint. And it's Anderson that time on the assist by Robinson.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Producer, do we have them, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Thanks. Many consider this summer to be the most challenging field in the history of international basketball. Nevertheless, Team USA got it done in Paris. It's not getting any easier, but the star power of the U.S. men's team shines bright in the City of Lights. Guys, a classic ending for a stacked U.S. roster.
You're right. What a performance. Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams. Clean. And they're pushing it up. Here's Reese. Takes a three. It's hauled in by Hero.
Rough shooting night tonight, but you can't fault him for the effort.
Pass to Robinson. Anderson finds Hero. Pulls up inside.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of it.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. got to communicate and switch that screen.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. A move that likely helped the league's parity has been shortening max contract lengths. Commissioner Silver says we used to refer to it as dead money. A star player toward those end years sitting on the bench. We've reduced max contracts to 5 years and in some cases 6. This way it moves to more pay for performance. Kevin?
I think that's a pretty good business decision. It's going to have nice ramifications. And at this point, Tyler Heroes used to hearing his name in just about every trade rumor that comes along, Stan. I would assume that's got to be a little disconcerting for a player.
It probably is, Kevin, but giving a lot of credit, it never seems to bother him, at least in terms of affecting his play on the floor. He still puts up big numbers. He plays with great confidence. Tyler Heroes, an outstanding offensive play. Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws could make or break you in the end.
Again, the miss by the Heat. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. They trail by 11. Man finds Young. Here's Gay. Hawks passing it around. That missed basket now makes him 4 of 8 from the field. The Heat leading by 8. Outside, Hero. And here's Burks. No scoring in this one. Robinson. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Pass to man. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that plan. Right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the offense there. That's making a play when you really need it, and they need more of it.
And it's blocked. And Young kicks to LeVert. LeVert against Robinson. Over in the corner. Hero. Pass to Ware. And here's Burks. Shoots over man. Burks' shot is good.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this.
Well, this is how you shut the door, right? You keep making good shots, and you build the lead.
Here's Gay. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the board from here on out? Maybe. maybe. Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Okongwu is checked in for George Nia. Reese is coming in for man. And Dyson Daniels subbed in for Levert. What a unique resume for Coach Quinn Snyder. Stan, he's coached in college. He's been overseas as a head coach. He's been in the G League, and now he is back in the NBA.
Yeah, and this guy's just a great coach. He's had teams that perform well at both ends of the floor. He's won everywhere he's been, and he's the only NBA coach I know of that's got a law degree on top of it.
So he's smart and coach. Oh, and by the way, he had a pretty good manner in college, didn't he?
He certainly did.
Okongwu with a screen on Burks. Young with no one around. Connects from three-point range. Young's got 14 points for the game.
You know, the range Young has really is unlimited. He just feels comfortable shooting as soon as he crosses half court.
Pass to Adebayo. Here's where it's up a three, and he's good on the first of three. Stan, isn't it terrific? We're seeing these great stars in the NBA extending their careers more than ever before.
We certainly are, Kevin, and it's great for the league. The league keeps getting younger, though. These guys come into the league earlier, but I think what players have learned, it's not even just the basketball part. It's the strength and conditioning. It's the nutrition. They've taken care of themselves better, and that allows them to last longer.
And he nails the third. The Hawks trail by 8. Here's Daniels.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
Here's Burks. Pass to Mitchell. Down the clock. Over Young. And the shot no good. A bit short.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good luck. Just couldn't find the mark.
To the inside. Here's Gay. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Here's Daniels, and that one is off. Great D that time from Adebayo. Wiggins from outside. Rebounded by the Hawks. Down low. And Okongwu slams it in.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Screen by Wiggins. Mitchell passes to Ware. Back to Mitchell. Adebayo with the screen for Mitchell. Gay with the rebound. Gay's got 4 rebounds now tonight. To the middle. Here's Okongwu. The shot's good on the assist by Daniel. just a 2-point Heat lead. Mitchell finds Adebayo. Back to Mitchell. They need this one. That shot off the mark. Atlanta's gone 2 for 5 from 3-point land since the end of the first. Okongwu with the screen on Wiggins. There's the triple.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not. It's not.
Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And this is too easy for Adebayo. Once he's close to the rim, he is going to damage it.
They set the pick. Corner, Daniels drills the three-pointer. Daniels has got 5 points now this quarter.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
2-second difference between shot clock and game. Here's Adebayo. This is his second trip to the free throw line. First free throw is good. That misses. So he splits the free throws. Fires from way outside. And that's it for the first half of the action. It's been a very close game here. It's the Heat up 2. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thank you. Andrew, the energy and effort were apparent throughout that first half. How were you able to?
We had a good practice, working hard, really putting things together. Keep doing it, and we can come out with a W.
Hey, thank you for your time. We appreciate it. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. We've got Daniels, also Trae Young out there. Okongwu is out there with Reza Shea. And Gay is in at the 4. That's the group starting the second half for Quinn Snyder. They stand from 15 feet in. Not many players more dangerous in this NBA than Bam Adebayo.
No, there's not, Kevin. He's got the total package when he gets in the mid-range area on down. He can shoot the mid-range jumper above the rim to finish. He can score with his back to the basket, and he's an outstanding passer.
And we haven't mentioned his defense, right? Because his defense is off the charts.
Always an all-defense consideration.
First one falls for him. Man, we're seeing some big paydays for NBA head coaches these days, Stan. Do you miss it?
Do I miss the paychecks?
Yeah.
Payday was always really good in the NBA. No question about that.
What about now, though? What about now?
Well, it's gone through the roof. But look, the trade-off is the paydays are big, but there's not a great deal of job security.
Well, we're used to the stretch big men these days, Stan. That's not Bam Adebayo's game, though. How is he still effective?
Well, Kevin, Bam is a highly skilled big in his own right. He just doesn't have the three-point shot, but he's got the ball handling, he's got the passing, and he's got the mid-range jumper, and he puts those things together into a very effective pass.
Yeah, he has a good handle, doesn't he?
He's got a great hand.
Inside, here's Ware, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Well, they expect this from him, and he's a big reason they're out in front right now.
Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Hero passes to Adebayo. It's it up for Wiggins, and it's Wiggins with the jam.
Verticality gives Wiggins the upper hand, almost unstoppable once he's midair.
Young looking it over. But three, it's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Pass to Wiggins. Heat moving the ball around. Adebayo with the screen on Young. There's Hero with the 3. They set the pick. Just 5 on the clock. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
And how about Harrell's body control, capable of still scoring even when the defense ups the ante in terms of physicality.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Young dishes to Daniels. Back to Young. The 3-ball. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Daniels has got 3 assists now in this one. Pass to Ware. Doubled by Okongwu. Here's Adebayo. Gay with the rebound. Gay's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Daniels with it. Burks covering. Here's Rizachet. Okongwu with a screen on Wiggins. They double him with Wiggins. Okongwu with it. 4 on the clock. Goes up on the wing. Daniels, no good. The Heat leading by 8. Here's Burks. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And at 78%, he's been a consistent shooter at the line for them all season long.
Free throw good. Burks. Here's Young. He's got 17. Pass to Gay. Young outside. Shoots over Burks. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Burks in the corner. Traps in the tray. Burks has got the lead up to 14 now for Miami.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Pass to Rizachet. Here's Young. That's tipped. Wiggins left side. Here's Burks. And it's Rizachet with the rebound. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Young outside. Driving inside. And Adebayo sends it back. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
It's Young on the wing. He's covered by Hero. Shot clock at 5. Hero brings the double team. Gay misses. And it's Miami's ball. They're on a 17-5 run. Here's Ware. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Young outside. Pass to Daniels. Here's Gay. Rebound by the Heat. Ware's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Burks. Rebound Atlanta.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
And cutting into the lead with a big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it. Pass to Ware. Atlanta with the rebound. Okongwu's now got 4 rebounds now tonight. Hero brings the double team. And here's Daniels. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists in the game. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. At one point, they led by 16. Now, here's Adebayo. He's got 13. Hero, no good. And they're staring at a sizable deficit.
And still within reach, though, that they don't have to rush things.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hero. So both teams making some changes here. So it's Atlanta now. Now, Reza Shea. He's got 10. 6 to shoot. Pass to Gay.
Yeah, easy call.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Heat.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
And they've really been able to get out in transition and produce. The defense hasn't had an answer for this up-tempo pace.
And the first one drops. Mann's checked in for the Hawks. And so he hits both. Here's Hero. 13 points in the game. Pass to Ware. Here's Robinson. Yep, that one goes. Robinson's got his second basket of the game.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
It's LeVert on the wing. Burks with the double team. LeVert the pass to Mann. 5 to shoot. They set the screen. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Ware kicks to Robinson. Off target with his 3. The Hawks trail by 9. Pass to Mann. He's off on that one. Some solid defense from Robinson. Now Hero. Outside Robinson for 3. Cranes the three-pointer. Robinson's got 5 points now this quarter.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make a pay.
Krejci passes to Mann. Okongwu a screen. Launches it. And Ware pulls it down. Ware's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Outside Robinson. Pass to Burks. This one for 3. And again, Miami with the triple.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Here's the screen. LeVert from outside. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Robinson kicks to Hero. Pass to Ware. Shoots. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Ware's got 19 points.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Okongwu, the pass to Krejci. Here's Mann, guarded by Robinson. Shot to stop the run. Mann gets the bucket. Mann's got 6.
Well, they gave him the mid-range. Smart idea to take that one.
Hero kicks to Ware. Pass to Burks. A minute 42 left to play in the third. No good from outside. The Hawks trail by 15. Here's Krejci. Here's LeVert. Great D that time from Adebayo.
Excellent coverage defensively, making it hard on him.
Adebayo the screen. Burks for 3. Gay with the rebound. The Atlanta's run a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Okongwu.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
For Atlanta, they have only 1 missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them. The first one falls. Atlanta making a switch here. Niang's checked in. Both free throws good from Okongwu. Miami with the ball. 17 points was their biggest margin. Mitchell passes to Adebayo. Pass to Larson. Shot clock at 3. The Heat need to get a shot off. Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo.
No hesitation from Adebayo there. Had to love seeing him taking this shot with confidence.
Now here's LeVert. Guarded close. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And 11 points for Onyeka Okongwu. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. To the inside, and stolen by Okongwu. Here's Mann. That's good. That's LeVert with the assist. Mann's got it back down to within single digits for Atlanta. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Heat lead by 9. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Well, his height gives him the ability to see the floor, and he makes a quick decision and a great pass.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. On the court for the Heat, we've got Hero. Anderson is out there with Duncan Robinson. And it's Highsmith in at the 4 spot. Niang finds Mann. Here's Krejci. LeVert from outside. It's good. That basket, he's now 5 for 9.
And how about the playmaking skills of LeVert? I like watching this guy break down the D in the pick and roll.
Outside, Hero. LeVert brings the double team. Highsmith's shot is good. Highsmith got his first 3 points of the game.
Yeah, and when you're hit, you gotta hit back.
A bit of a duel going on between them. Came down the floor looking for immediate payback.
Count it.
Playing from behind right here. Not easy, but he is answering the bell.
Well, consistent scoring is a good foundation for a comeback. They can't be wasting possessions now.
Robinson passes to Hero. Here's Heisman. The three. Barlow grabs the rebound. Pass to Krejci. LeVert with it. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. It's hauled in by the Heat. Outside, Hero. Here's Larson. LeVert defending. Back to Hero. Anderson with the screen for Hero. And he's good on the three ball. And the Heat lead by 10.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Krejci, no good. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots.
Oh, and the touch on the interior. Hero can hit jumpers as well as capitalize in close.
Here's Barlow, defended by Anderson. Chalk up 2 there.
And even if you risk a foul, the D has to play him tougher when he gets it that deep.
Yeah, once he gets the ball in that spot, help has to be very quick to rotate over.
Fouled beyond the arc, and he almost hit the shot. He'll go to the line for 3.
And this guy is a gamer. Hero embraces any chance he can to draw a foul while taking a shot.
And he hits the first of 3. He hits the second from the line. Last one's off, and they'll settle for 2 points. The Hawks trail by 12. Man up top. It's LeVert on the wing. And it's Miami with the rebound. 17 points was their biggest margin. Pass to Hero. Love kicks to Burks. Good ball movement here by Miami. Shots good by Hero.
And this is why many are high on Hero. Possesses ability to kick it up a notch and just take over.
LeVert the pass to Krejci. Here's Niang, defended by Anderson. Back to Niang. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist. Niang's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. The Heat leading by 12. Pass to Love. That's a pick by Love. Here's Burks. Atlanta with the rebound. Niang's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Man up top. He's covered by Hero. Krejci had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. The Heat have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the 4th. A pretty nice efficiency there. Burks the pass to Hero. And the Heat, another 3.
Oh, a dead-eye shooter. Hero is always ready to snipe it off the feed.
Pass to LeVert. Down low, here's Barlow, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Well, he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
Hero against LeVert. Hero, no good. The Hawks trail by 13. Here's Mann. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. To the paint. Here's Love. And Love throws it down.
Although Love plays with a lot of finesse, I love seeing him throw it down like that, showing how he can still elevate with the best of them.
Up top, Niang. He's covered by Anderson. On the wing, Mann. Niang in the corner. Three-pointer. Good on the three-point shot. Niang's got a couple of three-pointers now in the 4th for the Hawks.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Robinson a screen on LeVert. Pass to Burks. Right wing, outside Robinson. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And so LeVert will bring it up for Atlanta. It's a 10-point game. Here's Barlow. Now here's LeVert. Fires from deep. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And this offensive explosion has narrowed the gap.
Miami leading by 7. Outside, Hero. Love, right side. Pass to Burks. Takes it inside. Love dishes to Burks. Second shot opportunity. Atlanta with the rebound.
Might be time for a little different approach. His shot hasn't been falling here in the second half.
Here's Mann. Burks covering. Here's LeVert. Takes it off the glass. And now it's only a 5-point Miami lead.
Nice little run here to shrink that deficit, but can they get over the hump?
Well, with all the momentum they've built up, I don't see this run stopping anytime soon.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. On the floor. And then for Miami, Ware's checked in, and Bam Adebayo subbed in for Kyle Anderson. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
During that break, Eric Spoelstra had some words for his team. Now, he told his guys not to get comfortable. He said, so we've got a little breathing room. So what? That's no reason to slow down out there. He wants them to keep the effort up. Guys?
All right, David, thanks. The shot by Adebayo, no good.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Hero against Young. Daniels with it, shoots over Burks. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's. Now here's Wiggins. Not a lot of room. Miami no good on that time either. The Hawks trail by 5. And here's Daniels. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. The first free throw is good. That one is no good.
Listen, they're still right in this thing. Missing that free throw, though, keeps this a 2-possession deficit.
Burks can't get it to go. Atlanta with the ball. They're on a 16-5 run. Here's Rizachet. The basket good. Off the assist from Young. And 12 points for Rizachet.
And how about the find by Trey, making sure he keeps his teammates involved.
Hero against Young. Adebayo with the bucket. And the Heat lead by 4.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
It's Young on the wing. No good with the triple.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Adebayo with a screen for Burks. Off target from outside.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
Here's Rizachet. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Rizachet's got 4 this quarter. Hero kicks to Adebayo. Pass to Wiggins. Outside, Hero. Five on the clock. Back to Wiggins. Puts up a deep 3. Gay with the rebound. Gay's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Here's Young. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Young's got it all tied up now for the Hawks. Miami's gone over and over to the three-point shot in the fourth quarter. 4 of 9. Here's Hero. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Trae Young.
And tenacious play there from Hero in the paint, refusing to let the foul hold back his shot.
Good on the first, and that gives them the lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 2-point ball game.
Well, that's what you expect from him in this situation.
Young against Hero. Young's shot is off.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Here's Young. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. The Heat leading by 4. Here's Hero with the 3. Okongwu grabs the board. Okongwu's now got 6 rebounds in the game. They double him without a buy-in. Back to Daniels. Okongwu with the screen for Young. Okongwu, the pass to Young. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And Young, such a clever shooter. He makes sure to get himself a foul while putting up the shot.
2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. And so Young nails them both.
And that would have been a killer if he missed one of those, but he was rock solid. That trims the lead down to a 1-possession lead.
Here's Hero. There's 42 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. Out to the right wing. Gay. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. On offense, here are the Heat. 17 points was their biggest margin. Pass to Adebayo. Where catch to Hero. Adebayo with this screen on Young.
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Atlanta calls timeout. 16 seconds left in the 4th quarter. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
An uphill climb. They need everything to break their way.
Well, I'm sure they'll run a play they believe in. If it works, I say try for the steal, and if you don't get it, immediate foul.
$16 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here is Daniels. Burks covering. Gay misses. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
For Miami, Tyler Hero. 2 shots.
Gets the first, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
And that'll just about do it. Coming through at the line in a big spot.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. They trail by 6. What's your take, guys?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
Well, I've been in this spot more times than I'd like to admit. All you can do is tell your guys to hold their heads up and finish strong.
Here's Gay. And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
And so it's Miami winning this one. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Bam. Activity on blast tonight. How pleased were you with the performance?
I'm just happy we won. You know, the stats don't matter unless you get a win. So I'm happy we got a win and keep dedicating them to my mom, man. You know, she's my blessing, so she just keeps blessing me for some reason.
Love the love, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. For Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us tonight on 2K Sports. And now we present the player of the game, Tyler Hero.